In this lecture, we will talk about branches in Git. In the previous lectures, when we have made some changes and created some commits, we made everything in the main branch. You may find it also called the master branch. But in real-world scenarios, we want always to keep the main branch clean. So it has the working version of our project. And if we want to make some changes or add some features, we create a new branch and we made everything in the new branch. And then when everything is ready, we can merge the branch to the main branch or to the master branch. So in this lecture, we will learn how to create a branch, how to switch between branches, how to list the branches that we have, or how to delete a branch. So first of all, to list the branches that we have, you can use the git branch command. So look, now we have only one branch and it is called main. And this indicator is used to indicate the current branch. Okay, so now we have only one branch and it is called main. So let's create a new branch. You can do that using the git branch command followed by the name of the branch. For example, we want to create a new branch called feature1. So now if we execute the git branch command again, so now we have two branches, the main branch with the new created branch called feature1, okay? And always this indicator is used to indicate the current branch. So let's now switch to the branch called feature1. We can do that using the git checkout command followed by the name of the branch. So we want to switch to the feature1 branch. So it says that we switch to the branch called feature1. We can verify that using the git branch command again. So now look, the indicator moves to the feature1 branch, okay? So now this is the current branch. So whenever we made some changes in one branch, these changes will be available only in this branch, okay? For example, if we make some changes in the feature1 branch, these changes will be available only in this branch, okay? So for example, we will create a new file, use the echo command. So I will call it feature1.txt. So now if we execute the git status command, so it says that we have a new interact file. So let's add it to the staging area using the git add command, and let's commit the changes. So now the changes was committed. So if we execute the git log command, so here in the feature1 branch, we have all the commits coming from the main branch, and we have also a new commit created when we switch to this branch, okay? And the changes that we have made here during the last commit will be available only in the feature1 branch, okay? So now in the branch called feature1, look, now we have two files and one folder called logs. Let's switch to the main branch and see what we have in the main branch. So we can switch to a branch using the git checkout command followed by the name of the branch. So we want to switch to the main branch. So if we execute the ls command now, so look, now we have only the folder called logs and the file called myfile.txt. So we didn't have the feature1.txt file because we have created this file when we switch to the branch called feature1. And later we will see how to merge a branch. So we bring the changes that we have made in a branch to the main branch. Okay. For example, after working on the feature 1 branch and the feature 1 is working and ready to be used. So we can merge the changes that we have in the branch called feature 1 to the main branch. But until now, the changes that we have made in the branch called feature 1. So here we have created the file called feature1.txt are only available in this branch. So here when we switch to the main branch, we didn't find this file. And of course we can create different branches. So we can create another branch. So let's create a new branch. I will call it feature 2. So now let's list the branches that we have using git branch. So now we have 3 branches. The current branch is the main branch, and we have 2 other branches called feature 1 and feature 2. So if we want to switch to the new branch called feature 2, so we use the git checkout command followed by the name of the branch. Okay. And we can create and switch to a branch using a single command. We can do that using the git checkout command with the -b option followed by the name of the branch, for example, feature 3. So look now, with this command, we create the branch called feature 3 and we switch to the branch. Okay. So now the created branch is feature 3. Finally, to delete branch, we use the git branch command with the -d option to delete a branch followed by the name of the branch. Okay. For example, if we want to delete the feature 2 branch, git branch -d followed by feature 2. So here it says that the feature 2 branch was deleted. We can verify that using the git branch command to list the branches. So now we have only 3 branches: feature 1, feature 3, and the main branch. So let's switch to the main branch. And now let's delete the branch called feature 3. So git branch followed by the name of the branch. So that's how we can work with branches in Git. So that's all for now. In the upcoming lecture, we will see how to merge branches when working with Git.